We need to pay tribute to a legend. The professor, John Clayton, died this past week, and he was an absolute titan in the NFL reporting world. Most people know him from his reporting days on ESPN, just his insight. He has maybe one of the best This Is SportsCenter commercials of all time, saying, hey, Mom, I'm done with my segment. And it's just the absolute best. But I know he covered the Steelers for like a decade. I wanted to ask you if you had any interactions with the legend, John Clayton.
Yeah, he took me under his wing. I got RIP John Clayton. I still got his phone number on my phone. So while I was with the network, while I was still in the league, while I was just trying to hone my skills when it come down to broadcasting and being on TV or radio, he kind of walked me through it. And we did interviews every year in the offseason. That's exactly what we did. It was between him and Ed Warner. Between Ed Warner and RIP John Clayton, man, that's the two guys I was talking to either during the season or during the offseason. That's my two OGs. So yeah, he taught me a lot. And one of the things he taught me was, if you think you're talking fast, slow down. If you think you're talking slow, talk slower. Because people need to understand and they need to hear what you're saying. He said, Ike, you got a heavy accent. You're from New Orleans, and when you talk fast, I damn near can't understand what you're saying. So understand when you're on TV and when you're on radio, make sure you slow it down a little. So that was words of wisdom. That was a great advice for me when John Clayton told me that. But yeah, RIP John Clayton, he's a real live OG. So rest in peace.
Like, that's tremendous. I had no clue you had that kind of interaction with him. What were some of your conversations like? Like, what are some of the things that you would talk about when you talk in the off season?
Oh, we were just talking about what the Pittsburgh Steelers need to do. I think a lot of people, when they talked to me, when it came down to the games before, when I had these meetings with them right before the game, I broke down everybody on our team, where they're from, what they did, and my thoughts, whether it was my team or the opposing team. So that's when they was like, okay, this guy really could be a damn GM, because he's breaking down everybody, not only stats, but where they're from and exactly how they feel, where they're good at, where they're not good at. And I break it down in my kind of terminology. And you know this, Mark. So they kind of like that. And then when I got on with the announcement and with the Al Michaels and those guys, and I said Swagger U, that kind of blew everything up too. They was like, dang, that's the name of his school, Swagger U. So this guy's a little bit different. So just being around those guys, man, just trying to pick their brain, include John Clayton, just pick their brain on what they think I need to work on, how do I get on TV, why do I get on TV, what do I need to do? And that was like, to be honest with you, just be yourself. Because there's so many people, when they get on the tube, they just try to turn into somebody else. And people who watch and view that, they don't want to see that. They want to see that person. So that's what I'm doing with the Bleav network. So I'm just being me, you being you. That's why we get the views that we getting. And there you go, man. In a couple of more years, we're going to be $100 million guys when it comes down to this Bleav network. Bleav, I'm telling y'all, we calling it right now, manifesting.
You heard it here first from the psychic, Ike Taylor.